Hey everyone, welcome back to Paying Theta. I know I didn't post a video this week about my plays. Basically, I just got into Micron, which I did get assigned, so it kind of stinks. Here it is right here. I originally sold one for the 48.50 put for about 80 bucks, and then I decided to kind of get more bullish on the stock because I thought that it was definitely gonna surpass the. I was gonna be clear for this one and I was going to make money off of it, no problem. So I actually went up to the 49 for 30 bucks more. So I made like $100 in total in premium. Then of course Micron had terrible news by the bank's outlook, and it just dropped. Let's see if you can see this time frame is totally jacked up. So this is what I was seeing: a bunch of support in this range, and then of course it had bad news from a bank's forecast on its supply being like really full. There's not as much demand as there is supply, so it did kind of tank. Unfortunately, we definitely thought we were good. I mean, the whole week there was just so much support, so much support, and so much support. Did get assigned. Made a lot of premium though. I'm gonna have to get 2 weeks for this one, and I'm going to the 48.50. It's like right in here, 2 weeks. I mean, I might even get assigned. That might be a really good price. I mean, I thought 49 was really good. It's at 46.50 right now. 2 weeks. Even if I lose $50 on the difference between these two, because that's 50 cents difference times 100. Even if I lose $50, which is pretty much my premium, so we can just call it even, I would still make $100 for the past week. So I mean, it's not great, but is what it is. I just want some more premium, honestly. I think the chances of this actually getting taken away from me and getting assigned or exercised, should I say, is pretty low. And I feel you probably notice a lot of these plays I'm doing. They're definitely on the more bearish side. Bank of America, I can get 2 weeks for the 27 for 50 bucks. If you do the math between all three of these, it's over my 26.50. I think it's 50 bucks more because I've got 3 shares, and this is my break even in between the two. 26 and 27 is 26.50, and then this is 50 bucks more. So if I get assigned on all these, I'll make 50 bucks profit on top of all this premium, which is even more than my profit. So I wouldn't really mind it. However, I think Bank of America, like as pretty much with all these, I think they're a little overextended. You see, it was really, really high here, but I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like it's just pushed up too high for too long, and I feel like it's just it's just gonna come back down. I just do it honestly. If not, it will definitely give me what, almost 3 grand, almost 8,000, $9,000 in excess money, so I can kind of keep rolling this wheel. I've had Bank of America a long time. I know their dividend is coming up, but I hate to say it, but I just feel kind of bearish on this position as of late. I just think it's really risen up a lot. And even if I do get a sign on these, I'll still make money, and I would be making very good premium on these. So we'll see, let it ride. But yeah, I just think that these will definitely go down over time. So I kind of want to make some more money on these, but we'll see. AT&T, I think I did this week. I just bit the bullet. It's not a lot of money, honestly. 19 bucks a contract, and it's so long. September. I usually don't go this long. It's a month and a week, if not more. September 25th. It's not a lot of money, but it's some money. 20 bucks. It's hovering around $30 still. AT&T. So I mean, with it being $2 um, out of the money, and it not be a stock that moves much, it's just really hard to get premium out of it. I've made a good bit of money, pretty much made up my loss from like $100 shy or $125 shy of recouping my loss, because there's 2 shares at $32 on average, and it's 30, so that's $400 difference. This is 275, so like 125 difference. I just AT&T is not a bad stock. I mean, I've got paid dividends. I'll have $125, so that's definitely nice. But it's just a stock that doesn't move much, and I guess I got it at a high price, so I'm having to pay the price in terms of not being able to to switch it out as much as I like these other shares. My Marvel, it's gone down a good bit. I guess that's really why I don't really go into buying shares outright. I just sell puts on them, and then if I get a sign, then I keep them type thing. So that kind of bit me in the butt. I guess that's a good reason why I don't do it, and I kind of learned the hard way. I'm gonna have to get more time with this one. My Marvel is really, really down. It's at 33.50. Um, I've lost $400 on it already. Not great. Earnings is in 2 weeks, and that's when I'm setting my. That's the only way I could get premium. I'm setting my which I don't know. I don't know if there's no premium. Like we could look at this. There's just no premium for my 37.50. I could get $4. I just don't know if it's worth it, if it'll run up, because it does have earnings this next week, which the prices are definitely jacked up way out of the money just because there's so much implied volatility or chance the stock could move. I don't know if I should just lock it up. I think I should set a higher than 40 price range, maybe like that 46, maybe like a 50. I know it won't happen today. It might not happen tomorrow, but hopefully it gets a little bit of a run up and then I can just cash in $50. That would be nice. That's kind of how we'll play it. We'll see. If not, I guess I'll just keep holding on to it. I don't mind them as a company. It's just I definitely got in at the wrong time, but it is what it is. My Micron already went over that. So, and my MGM, kind of same thing. Really more bearish on the stock. It had really good news, like coming out with an online betting thing. Yeah, I agree. It's probably good. MGM has a lot of money. It's reserved, so I'm not really. I think this is a good company, but I kind of want to. I think it's overextended for sure. It's at the 21.80 right now. I'm selling it at 22 for a week out. It's making $60 off of it. That's 3 times basically what it is. That's 3% this week off of the stock alone. Granted, I've been getting like pretty much nothing the past few weeks because it was so down. Let's go to MGM. I just really think if you like look at this, I just think there's so much headway up here. I could sell it and lose money off buying it at 22.50 and then selling it at the 21.80. I could do that. I've already made a ton of premium. I think I'm just going to sell it pretty much at the money, and if I get assigned, I'll actually make $10 because I bought it at 22.50 and I sold it at 22. That's $50 for 50-cent loss times 100. That's $50 loss, but I would make $60 for doing it. So really, I'd make $10. I think it's a good trade for me just because, like I said, I've got a very negative outlook on this. I think it's came up a tremendous a bit within the past few weeks with not much reason, which is good for me because I sold out of one position. So, and then I think I'm just going to try to, I don't mind holding on to it, but at the same time, I want to get a lot of money for it. And I think this is just the best play. Kind of like the trend of this week is just to get the most premium because I just think we're really overextended right now. And it doesn't really hurt to make a decent chunk of change up front. So we will do that. And I think I've got like about $5,000. I don't have much anymore just because I got assigned my Micron shares. So I got about $5,000, and honestly, Snapchat has just done me so well these past few weeks. I don't think it's terribly overpriced. I don't really think it's terribly underpriced. It's kind of like in this weird range where it's just been like the whole for weeks and weeks. I think it's a really good company, and I just don't see it going really below $21 or $22. So I'm just going to I think I'm going to go 2 contracts. I'm definitely going one for the 21. And then I might go like a 20 for $10. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. Kind of gets the ball rolling. $10 is $10. And I would honestly love to own Snapchat at $20. I think it's a good price. And so, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the week. Should be collecting a lot of premium, but what that means is I'm more bearish. I think the stocks will go down, so while yes, I'm earning a lot of premium, I think my overall positions will go down. Um, Negative $1,200 right now in all my positions that I got assigned for or bought voluntarily, which hindsight is 2020. I guess I understand why I don't do that anymore or haven't done it. But under $1,200, up $2,600, $1,400 difference with dividends. Um, and I'm going to be earning a good bit of premium this week. So 25 ideally there with another 10, 35. I kind of want to do this math just to kind of see where I'm at. 0.35 equals 0.35 plus this plus, that's not it. 6, that, plus this, plus this. That's going to be all my positions. I would be making $235 this week, which is pretty good. But like I said, some of these are going to be a little bit longer calls, so 2 weeks, but still, $235 definitely it gets the bills paid. That's for sure, and I definitely can't disagree with $235 in my pocket being a bad thing. So take that money, lowers the losses on here, but instead I don't really care about lowering losses here. I care about just reinvesting that money because I think over time these will pan out. So reinvest that $235, put it into this Theta reinvestment, basically time investment. Buy pretty good, solid quality shares. I'm up, already 5.5% pretty much on all these, and there's about $2,000 in here, which is it $150 gain out of it. So that's pretty good. I'm making money on top of my money, and I've actually been paid shares, 4.179 shares, 1.545 shares, 0.1 shares. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but like these shares will keep generating more shares because I'm reinvesting my dividends. So it's just going to keep paying me for my life. So that's kind of where I'm at. I think this is only week 13, bear in mind, or 14, should I say. Week 14, my average weekly income is $200. This week I bring in $230, but like I said, it's going to have about 2-week implications on some of them. So that $200 on average might be about right. Over time, though, I think that my current P&L, which doesn't really, probably should change that. I don't even know why I have that there. It's just a rough estimate of how much premium I've collected. That's probably the best way to describe it, is $2,600. And my Hunter Racks, which is my assigned shares, is negative $1,200. So over time, I think that this will stay the same or go more positive and be less negative. And over time, this will always go up because I'll always be bringing in money. So I would say like a year from now, this will probably be ideally $7,000 to $10,000 on the rate I'm going. I don't think that's crazy to say. Let's just do the math because I love math. So 50 weeks, which is like roughly a full year, divided by 15. It's week 14, so that's 3.3. So if you times 3.3, that's not dollars. Can I change that? Anyways, 3.3 times this. Yeah, about $8,600 on the year. Just say I'm down on my assigned shares $2,000. I profit $6,000, and that profit is being reinvested into more shares that are going to pay me and that ideally are going to go up. So this is a time play. Like that's the whole point of this Theta. Theta means time decay. So over time, this will just keep generating me more and more money. We will see though. So I guess that would be my end goal. Maybe I should save that $, just to kind of show like what my end goal is instead of 1% a week. If I could keep on track, which I think there's a long enough track record, even though I've been assigned shares and I've been down a good bit and I've had my ups and downs. I think this is, I would say, 13 weeks in, I would say $200 a week is pretty average. Granted, this week hasn't even counted yet, and I haven't. So a little bit over $200 is around my sweet spot. And if I can continue doing that for 50 weeks, then I would pull in $8,000. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to end this video here, but I just kind of wanted to do the numbers and kind of show you where I'm at on my portfolio. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.